just keep in mind, I was really young. You know, you don't really pick up the undertones
You
of
were
what's
like
really
9
going
or
on.
10.
Yeah, 9 or 10. I mean, I was just floating around having a ball at the time. I mean, my brother was overweight, is what I remember. You know, he's my brother. He picked on me. I picked on him back. He was bigger than me. He'd wrestle me around, whatever. As he went to high school, he changed so much. Like, he literally went from, he became more outgoing. He lost all this weight, and actually, again, you guys probably heard this, he became a 2-sport varsity athlete. He was sick all the time when he was young, too. Everybody knew, oh, Ben's sick. You know, I just sort of got used to that and didn't think much about it. Thought, oh, this is my brother. You know, just sort of like I didn't think anything of conference calls. You know, oh, I just got to be quiet. Mom's on the phone. You know, you don't think about it till you step back and look at it. And, you know, Ben was able to, like I said, play sports. And then most recently at 22, he's 25 now, he biked from West Virginia to California. So the transatlantic bike route. You know, camped the whole way there, you know, with his girlfriend. They did it together. So that's pretty amazing, you know, where he's come from.
4,000 miles?
Something like that.
And what about his missionary trips? Do you know anything about that he took with Dr. Norwood?
Yeah, he went to Borneo. Ben's in medical school right now, guys. Following right behind my dad. They really line up in medical beliefs, too. So he's definitely following that path. My brother Ben's got the biggest heart in the world. I mean, he went to Borneo with Dr. Norwood and helped diagnose patients. A lot of them are sick with diseases we can just have vaccines for here. They set up clean drinking water, things like that, and really just help these people as much as they can. And the funny thing is Ben's going to med school, accumulating quite a bit of debt to pay for it, and then he wants to go back and do that full time. So he's just, that's what he does.
What you told me yesterday about him when we were going to Krabba's, you said Ben's not even expecting to make a 6-figure income.
That's what he said to me, yeah. So.
It's not about money, it's about helping others, huh?
Well, I just said at the end of the day, the feeling, you know, some people get that feeling of success from money, whatever. Ben kind of just gets that feeling from making a difference in these people's lives. So,
what about Ryan?
Ryan's also in med school.
He's your older brother.
Yeah, he was also in Arenda back when it first started too. Again, I was so young. Ryan was like a senior in high school. I was in elementary, middle school. So the relationship me and my brother had then was different than me and Ben had or whatever. So Ryan's in med school now. He's a real specialist. You know, he's real focused. We're not sure where he's going to end up. I see him being a specialist in some type of medicine. But the business went real well for him, from what I remember. And I didn't know anything about income or what was a lot, what wasn't. All I remember is when Ryan was 18, he went to Europe, paid for the trip by himself, came back and bought a car and went to college, which I did not do when I went to college. So.
Well, I know that Ryan told his mom, he says, I don't want to flip burgers like my buddy in the summer. Can I do a Arenda? And Nina financed him a manager pack. And throughout the summer, before he went to school, he massively went after everybody he knew. I know your neighbor next door took off into business. Amy and Josh Baldwood, your guys' tennis coach, him and his wife, they're a young couple, and he had some other things happen. Before he went to college, he had hit the director position, which is $50,000 in business a month. And Ryan didn't touch the business after that and ended up earning $60,000 over the next couple of years. And anyway, that's anything else you want to mention about your family and what's going on there?
You know, they're excited about Clean, Burn, and Shape. That's why I got returned on to Arenda, working with Randy. You know, and most importantly, I think when I was growing up, the thing I saw was constantly getting people thanking my family for these products. So, and I mean that from I grew up taking them, and when I didn't take them, you know, you just notice something's different. And I can honestly say that that's what gives me the confidence in these products without ever selling them, is just knowing people constantly were thanking my family, and you know, for introducing them to this stuff.
By the way, I got to show you this. Ian made these signs. How long ago?
Back in high school, probably 6 years ago.
Like 15 years old. So, anyhow, let's get to you, Ian. About 6 weeks ago, I called Ian and asked him to develop a website. And he developed the website, and yesterday he enhanced it 100% better than it was. So I want you to get in there and look at that as soon as you see it. But when you start putting this website together, this has been one of the easiest ones for you, because you kind of knew the gist of it. When he does websites for other people, most of the time is spent trying to figure out where they're at, what they want to do, who they are, and all of that. Talk to these guys about that.
That's something I could really talk about a long time. You know, it's like Arenda when they say 12 o'clock. If they get me on their project and they're ready to go, we can make some special things happen. I mean, I worked with an artist. She's the first non-Asian woman to release an album in Punjabi, India. She has 10 million views on YouTube now. I mean, it's 10 million, you know. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not ridiculous because it was supposed to happen. You know, we planned on it, and we developed this audience and things like that, and then you talk to this audience and you listen to them. And all of you have your own audiences online. I can pretty much assume the majority of you are on Facebook.
How many are on Facebook?
You know, it's easy to use. You get to see and interact with your friends. And again, this is what keeps me up. I love this stuff because it's the people in this room who you're probably interacting with on Facebook. It's the people closest to you that are liking my Facebook statuses. When me and Randy linked up, now me and him are back and forth on Facebook. It's just it's a way to build relationships online. And you know, you can literally take exactly what you're doing offline, do it online with Facebook. Hi, how you doing? Like their status and say, wow, encourage them if they're talking about weight loss, if they're, you know, encourage them just like you would in real life and say, hey, you know, you're looking good, things are going awesome, you know, how you been? Ask questions, get them to reply to you, and then sort of tell them what you're doing, you know, and always just say message me if you know, message me to hear more, you know, don't put it all out on public like you're putting a flyer on their wall, because all their friends see that too. So
just the last few days, a lot of you probably got stuff from my Facebook, and this morning I on the bike and doing the biking this morning at the gym, and I see I got actually my first lead from what I put out there on Facebook and doing some emails, stuff like that. I don't even know who the lady is. She's ready to get started. I'm going to call her after the meeting. So that was fun. But now, the way I've set up the website, Ian, it's not for Randy. It's for the whole company. And the way I'm getting my business is just inviting everyone and asking them to take a look and giving me their opinion, good or bad. And talk about that and how you see that happening for people.
So one of my favorite parts about the entire website is the testimonial section. I've told Randy, I said, I want to see 100 testimonials there. And seriously, if you watch the videos, I mean, I knew Bella, Peggy, Tammy, all before I met